Hey there, Allegheny Jam Banjo students. Mr. Jones here, and we're going to do a classic A fiddle tune called June Apple. And this is played by a lot of folks around these parts, and of course Tommy Jarrell being one of the more famous ones, great fiddler and banjo player. So I'm tuned in A. It's just like the G tuning, but it's a whole step higher, so you have that 5th fret on the 1st string to check your short one, and 3, 4, and 5 going across to check your strings. Nice open A chord. And I'll play the melody kind of easy, go pretty good clip, and then we'll slow it down before I wind up. So here's the way June Apple sounds, the melody there, both parts. 1, 2, 3. Wish I was a June apple hanging on a tree. Every time my true love passes, you take a bite of me. Wish I was a June apple hanging on a tree. Every time my true love passes, she'd take a bite of me. So that's a fun tune on the banjo. I'm going to play it a little slower for you. And just one thing you might notice is it's got a couple of cool left-hand techniques, and one of them being the main one in the first part is a pull-off. So I'll just demonstrate that for a second. The 5th fret, you pick that note, but then your left hand pulls off like falling off the edge. There's just a note, and then pull-off would be 2 notes for the price of 1. And you're going to do that on the 5th fret on the 1st string, and also you're going to do it on the 3rd fret. There's a note and then the pull-off. So a good way to practice that would be just a 5 and a pull-off, a note and then a pull-off. And in this tune, you might add a brush in there like note, brush, pull-off. Same thing for 3. And the first phrase of this tune, you actually do 5 in the pull-off, and then you have a little 5, 3 open. Then you do 3. 3, 2 open, so a little falling phrase there. So let me just do the whole, both parts. The nice thing about the end of the first part, you have a nice slide, 2 to 4. We're using that in a lot of tunes. You're in that, that's in a lot of melodies. Sliding from 2 to 4 on that 3rd string. And then you get that 2 and 4. So here's both parts, and a little bit slower there. And grab what you can, and I think you'll find June Apple is a great tune to put in your tune list. So first part, 1, 2, 3, a little slower. Now the 3rd fret. And you're going to repeat that first part. Here comes the 2nd part. Slide. Hammer, pull off, repeat that, and you can sing those words. Wish I were a June apple hanging on a tree. chords and a lot of good techniques. And you'll hear a lot of fiddlers play that tune. Now, just to wind up for a moment, the chords of that tune would be just the open A, so you can practice the backup. And a lot of people would do just the E7. It's a 2-finger chord there. First finger, second string, first fret, and second finger, third string, second fret. So that'd be the main partner. So they would just do that in the first part. The A chord, ba-da, A, third string, and then that fourth string for A, third string, and back to the E7 and the A. That's the first part. Third string A, fourth string E7, back to A, and the E7 back to A. The second part we get to go to that A for a little while, then you're going to go up to a D chord, which is a C shape if you're in G tuning. First finger on the same note you had for E7, but you get the first string. Some people put a low note in there, but if I'm just playing the high strings, I'll just finger the high strings. So you go to that. So then you go back to A. And some people put a quick E back to. So the second part, which I was the A, goes to that D, A, and E. So what happens there, a lot of people will maybe, if they're singing, they might just play the chords, and then they play the melody in between, with the fiddle there. So gives you some more variety there. So experiment with just doing the chords, and if you're singing the words, or just if you're playing with a fiddler, you might just do the chords a little bit and then go into the melody with them, and you're in and out. Gives you a lot of fun to weave in and out of different techniques there. So enjoy June Apple. A lot of people play it, and I think you'll enjoy playing it too.